Charles, a GED graduate, back at you again. Again, expert in what? Common sense, you know? Definitely an expert in common sense. All right? Scholar in what? Knowing how to think. All right? Somebody sent me this video. I'm going to react to it. It's a hot topic right now. Over the weekend, we had a Super Bowl. We had a controversial halftime. Not to me, a little bit, but not too much. He had Bad Bunny, which is a Puerto Rican artist. For those who don't know, Puerto Ricans are citizens of the United States, no matter what language they speak. They are citizens. Puerto Rico is a part of the United States. Therefore, they are a part of the United States. Therefore, they are Americans. All right? Let's get that out the way. Okay, it's a lot of from both sides of the spectrum. You have people that didn't like this. You have people that didn't like the Super Bowl, and then you have some people that did like the Super Bowl halftime. Me myself, I'm going to react to it because I could be objective. I can look at one side of the spectrum and give an opinion, and look at the other side of the spectrum and also give an opinion. But again, I'm going to start off with saying Bad Bunny is an American citizen because he's Puerto Rican. Okay, first I'm going to say this. As a citizen of the United States and proud American, um, I disagree with anybody on a public stage disrespecting the President of the United States. That's just me, my personal opinion. But it's neither here nor there. So I don't know exactly what he said in Spanish because I don't speak Spanish. I know a few words, but it's been recorded that he was saying a lot of things against ICE and basically against President Donald Trump. I do not agree with anyone. I don't. This is my personal opinion. I don't agree with anyone speaking ill will against officers, whether it be ICE, whether it be federal agents, whether it be local police officers, county sheriffs, uh, fire department, military. If they're doing their job, uh, I don't think they should be chastised or ostracized for them doing the job that us taxpayers are paying them to do, first and foremost. Again, in our country, we do have a uh, right to say what we want to say, basically. Um, but I'm going to play some of the video, and again, I actually like some of a few of his songs, even though I don't know what the hell he's saying, but I like the beat, I like the rhythm. So we're going to play a little bit of the Super Bowl, and I'm going to react to it. All right, so here we go.
Voy a llevarla toda pa' un VIP, ey. Saludan a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. Seis chis, que sonríen las que ya les metí en un VIP, ey. Saludan a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. Seis chis, que sonríen las que se olvidaron ya de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, la Patricia, la Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llama Batalía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una mexicana que ni yo sabía. Otra en San Antonio que me quiere todavía y las de PR que toditas son mías. Una dominicana que juega bombón, ey, uva bombón. La de Barcelona que viene en avión y dice que me hizo de cobrón. Y yo dejo que juegue con mi corazón. Quisiera mudarme con todas por una mansión el día que me case.
Okay. You guys get the gist. You guys get the gist of what's going on over here. He's acting like he's in another. I'm saying he's showing the halftime show is like showing the culture of his country, which is Puerto Rico, and then a lot of South American countries, Central America, basically Latin American countries, similar cultures, and he's speaking Spanish. Okay. Again, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what the hell he's saying. I like the beat. I like the rhythm. However, what I don't like is him able to disrespect the president and ICE because they are doing their job as officers that we pay taxes for them to do. My reaction is going to be very limited. Very limited, like I said, because he is American. He can say, he has a right to say, under freedom of speech, he has a right to say what he wants to say. and the Super Bowl gave him that platform to do it. Again, now, uh, I'm not a football fan because I'm not a football fanatic. Fan is short for fanatic. I'm not a fanatic for anything. Okay, so let's get that out the way. Um, Again, as a person who watches football, I watch basketball, I watch sports in general. Um, am I used to this type of halftime? No, because I like to hear what people have to say in English. Um, but on the other side of the coin, with the other people on this side, they're saying that, it should have been in English, it should have been in Spanish because we're in America. I get it. But this is what you get when you have mass deportation of a lot, no, not mass deportation. A lot of people come on over our borders. Not particularly Bad Bunny because, like I say, he's an American citizen. But he's just not speaking for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is not being detained by ICE. They're here illegally. They don't have to worry about ICE. He's speaking for the other Latin American countries, whether it's Mexico, whether it's Colombia, whether it's Venezuela, whatever country he named the flags, he showed the flags. He's speaking for them, and he has a voice to do it because he speaks their language and they look up to him. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, even though he's American, he is anti-American. As not just him. Let me stop that. Bad Bunny is not the only one that's anti-American. You have a lot of white liberal women and a lot of sassy white liberal men who are also jumping on this train of sassiness and are anti-American. You have some of these black people are starting to jump on the same bandwagon and being anti-American, even though their grandfathers and grandmothers fought for this country, even though some of them died for this country, and they built this country, and they are anti-American. I don't understand it. I never will, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just going to react to this video. Okay. Again, like I said, so now, Bad Bunny, even though he's an American citizen, Bad Bunny cannot go to Puerto Rico and talk about the president like he's talking about Trump. See that difference? Why he won't go talk about his own president in Puerto Rico, which is a shithole, by the way. Yeah, Puerto Rico is a shithole. Yeah, the resort is nice, the beach is nice, but technically Puerto Rico is the ghetto with palm trees. So, but no, he's not talking shit about that president, is he? No. You know why? He know why. Again, so all these people that come over here talking shit about our country, they can't go to their land and talk about their president the way they talk about our president. They can't go talk about their immigration officers in Puerto Rico the way they talk about ours. What will happen to them? Well, we know that's right. So I'm able to look at both sides. As an American citizen, can I go to Puerto Rico and talk shit about their president in public? What's going to happen to me? As an American citizen, can I go to Puerto Rico and talk shit about their immigration officers? What's going to happen to me? So again, I can see why both people are both peoples on both sides. I can see both sides. But Bad Bunny has a right to say what he say, but he can't say that same thing against his own president in Puerto Rico. All right. Okay. So that's about it I have to say about this. I don't even have an opinion other than what I just said, because whether Bad Bunny was at the halftime show or Lady Gaga was at the halftime show, the GED graduate is getting to the bag. Neither one of them doesn't make a difference. They're not taking anything out of my pocket, and they're not gaining anything in my pocket, no matter who's at the Super Bowl. That's what I'm concerned about. This is a distraction for the people that keep complaining about it's hard in America. This is another distraction that keep complaining. This is another distraction for the people that keep complaining about how hard it is in America. And as a GED graduate, that's going to show you in the upcoming community that I'm going to put out. And it's going to show you how I've been grinding from 2019 to now, first under the Trump administration, then under the Biden administration, and now back under the Trump administration. We are getting to the bag. We are getting more wealthier and wealthier. It doesn't matter who the president is. It really doesn't. Doesn't matter. So stop being distracted by the little things And when it's time to join a community where you can learn how to think, you can use common sense, all right? And you'll be able to get guided by somebody who did it that's a regular person just like you, okay? So don't get distracted by Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl halftime, okay?